A number of important, famous, and historical events have occurred on November 1st throughout history. These events span significant moments in science, politics, and culture. Pre-20th century 1512, Sistine Chapel ceiling unveiled. Michelangelo's paintings on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel are exhibited to the public for the first time. 1755, Great Lisbon earthquake. A massive earthquake and subsequent tsunamis devastate Lisbon, Portugal, killing an estimated 50,000 to 100,000 people and impacting philosophical and theological thought across Europe. 1765, the Stamp Act. The British Parliament's controversial Stamp Act, which imposed a direct tax on the American colonies, goes into effect, fueling colonial discontent that led to the American Revolution. 1800. John Adams moves into the White House. John Adams becomes the first U.S. president to reside in the Executive Mansion, which would later be known as the White House. 1848. First U.S. women's medical school opens, the Boston Female Medical College, the first institution in the United States to teach medical subjects to women, opens its doors. 1861. George McClellan assumes command. During the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln appoints George B. McClellan as the General-in-Chief of the Union Army, replacing General Winfield Scott. 1894. Nicholas II becomes Tsar of Russia. Nicholas II becomes the new and last Tsar of Russia after the death of his father, Alexander III. 1897. Library of Congress building opens. The first Library of Congress building officially opens to the public in Washington, D.C., 20th century and beyond, 1911. First aerial bombing in combat. An Italian pilot drops the world's first aerial bomb over a Turkish camp in Libya during the Italo-Turkish War. 1945. First issue of Ebony magazine published. The first issue of Ebony magazine, chronicling Black life in America, is published by John H. Johnson. 1946. First NBA game played. The New York Knickerbockers defeat the Toronto Huskies in the first official Basketball Association of America, BAA, game, which later became the NBA. 1950. Assassination attempt on President Truman. Two Puerto Rican nationalists attempt to assassinate U.S. President Harry S. Truman at the Blair House in Washington, D.C. 1952. First U.S. hydrogen bomb tested. The United States successfully detonates Ivy Mike, the first thermonuclear device, at the Enewetak Atoll in the Marshall Islands. 1954. Algerian War of Independence begins. The Front de Libération Nationale, FLN, initiates the first attacks of the Algerian War of Independence against French rule. 1959. Jacques Plante wears a goalie mask. Montreal Canadiens goaltender Jacques Plante becomes the first NHL goalie to wear a face mask during a regular season game after being struck in the face with a puck. 1963. South Vietnamese president overthrown and killed. President Ngo Dinh Diem of South Vietnam and his brother are killed in a military coup d'etat. 1968. Motion Picture Association of America, MPAA rating system introduced. The film rating system, initially G, M, R, and X, is officially put into effect in the U.S. 1993. The European Union officially established. The Maastricht Treaty comes into force, formally creating the European Union, EU. Well, that wraps up another episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click that bell to be reminded when the next episode is ready to watch.